ABC company that sells electronic supplies is well known and has many people buying in their store. Because of the increase in sales, their tax also increases, which sum up to almost $500,000. The owner of ABC company was ranting about how high his tax payables to his businessman friend. However, his friend advises him on how to evade tax, although this technique is illegal.
By the way, how much is your tax? My tax payable increases too much. It reaches almost $1 million. I can't bear to pay this high amount of tax.
Well, since my business is only hardware and its income is almost 100,000, mine is only just 20,000.
Wow! How come? I've heard you also have a lot of customers and your business is going well.
What I did is I declared bankruptcy with my previous business and I restated my business under a different name. I saved $500,000 by doing this.
Great! Let me copy how you evaded tax. That is such a brilliant idea.
With this, even if ABC company is doing well, the owner declared bankruptcy to avoid paying a large amount of tax. Then after the owner declared bankruptcy, he restarted his company under a different name. Their name now is XYZ Company. They sell the same product, same services, and have the same employees. Almost everything is the same.
Bella Jeans has successfully put a convenience store in their province. Their edge over their competitors is that they sell imported goods that can usually be bought in the city. This explains why their business can generate an income of more than $150,000 a month.
Jenny, it's almost the end of the month. Have you started working on our book of accounts? We're gonna have to remit taxes to the BIR next week.
Oh yes, Ma'am Bella. I'm already working on it. Are we still going to do the usual?
Oh, of course, Jenny. You already know the drill. Just like before, exclude some sold items on the official receipt so that we can state a lesser amount in our gross income.
Okay, ma'am. I got you. I'll give you updates. I'm sure I can finish this tomorrow. Oh, hello, Ma'am Bella. I already have here our book of accounts. Do you want me to show you our report for this month?
Yes, sure. Please do.
Okay, ma'am. So, for the month of May, we were able to generate a gross income of 185,000 pesos. However, we can state 90,000 pesos on our book since I followed your instructions by not properly issuing official receipts on some of the sold goods.
Perfect. That's already a significant deduction of tax. I'm thankful that you're helping me doing this. Gosh, I would be paying more tax if we stayed honest in our accounts. Thank you so much, Jenny. I will give you your incentive later this week, okay? Now, let's go back to work. We already have customers waiting.
The end of the month came and it's time for Bella to remit. She stated 90,000 as their gross income and was able to pay a lesser amount of tax.
Company ABC is in the film entertainment industry. They provide interesting films and movies that generally entertain the public. They have been providing the said service for over 10 years and have grown exponentially over time, business-wise and money-wise. With the growth, the CEO noticed that there was an increase in their income tax. Every year their income increased. They decided that they needed to get together and talk about ways they could lessen their expense for their income tax.
Everyone, we have been doing a great job with our work. We have been giving excellent services to the public wherein they also enjoy watching our films, resulting in a much higher income. Although our income is increasing, our income tax is rising as well. We have to do as many possible ways in order for us to reduce our income tax. What do you suggest that we will be doing?
I was thinking maybe we could make donations.
Yes, let's establish a CSR program for projects and donations and decides on the budget.
We could focus our beneficiaries towards the people who are hospitalized, maybe those who are visually impaired or hard of hearing. Maybe we can also include children who cannot afford to go to school.
Ma'am, this would benefit our company and the economy and the people as well. We'll be helping a lot of people who are unable to pay all their necessities.
That's actually a great idea. It's possible to reduce our income tax appropriately.
After the meeting, the company was able to decide and establish a budget of over 1 million pesos for their CSR projects and donations. This allowed them to donate and finance charities that help people who were hospitalized, children who cannot afford to go to school, and those who were hard of hearing and visually impaired. XYZ company is one of the biggest mining companies in Asia. They want to lower their taxes without facing any legal problems in the future. So they consult their accountant who manages all their financial statements and accounts. They were advised to purchase medical insurance for their employees given that the industry they are working in is quite dangerous.
Good day, everyone. We are gathered here today because we have a serious problem facing right now, which is our annual tax. Our accountant said that our annual tax has skyrocketed, but it also means that our income has been performing well. We need to do something about this. We need to lower our taxes without affecting our incomes. Do you have any ideas?
How about we give our employees medical insurance?
How does it affect our annual tax?
If we give our employees insurance, we could count it off as a business expense. We could cap it off at 10,000 pesos each, and it benefits not only us but our employees as well, given that we work in quite a dangerous industry.
It's a great advantage in our company, ma'am, since while reducing our taxes, we also have excess money for emergencies that would benefit our workers in the team.
That's a great idea. It's a kind of savings that any business needs.
We can start by interviewing our workers, ma'am, and know and understand their health necessities.
Soon after the meeting, the company was able to interview their employees and get things in order before purchasing their medical insurance. Although the government considers the amount deposited to medical insurance as a type of expense, an exemption comes under these conditions, one of which is that the maximum non-tax amount for health insurance in the Philippines is 10,000 pesos, which the company will be responsible for in the finances. The company is saving up from reduced taxes while also setting aside money for emergencies they and the team will benefit from.
Nobody likes to pay taxes. However, taxes are the law. Tax is significant. Therefore, people and entities must pay the government to fund various social services and infrastructures crucial for nation building and economic growth. The word tax avoidance and tax evasion are regularly interchangeable, but they are altogether different. Tax avoidance is done lawfully while tax evasion isn't. Tax avoidance is the legitimate limiting or minimizing of expenses that maximize after-tax income utilizing techniques included in the tax code. Organizations keep away from taxes by legitimate deductions and tax credits and sheltering revenue from taxes by any methods or means, all lawful and under the tax code. With the mentioned two scenarios to avoid tax, the first scenario decided to establish a budget for CSR projects and donations. With these projects and donations, the income tax of the said company will be eligible for tax cuts and positively impact the image of the company. given that they will be seen as a company that donates and establishes projects that benefit the people around them. The second scenario is to give employees good medical insurance or maximizing employees' benefits. The public authority considers the sum saved to medical insurance as a kind of expense. In the eyes of the public authority, you're getting less money. Therefore, doing this is like setting aside reduced taxes while also saving money for crises or emergencies you and the employees will benefit from. Tax evasion, on the other hand, is utilizing unlawful intents to try not to pay taxes. Typically, tax evasion includes covering up or distorting income. This may be underreporting profits, inflating deductions without proof, stowing away or not reporting cash transactions, or concealing cash in offshore records. As mentioned earlier, the first scenario is declaring bankruptcy and restarting a company under a different name. And on the second one, they exclude some sold items on the official receipt so that they can state a lesser amount in their gross income. Lesser sales means lesser tax. This practice is very reprehensible. The tax code says that the obstinate endeavor to evade or defeat any tax law is blameworthy of a lawful offense or felony. Tax evasion is part of a broad definition of tax fraud, which is illegal intentional non-payment of taxes. Fraud can be characterized as an act of deceiving or misrepresenting. And that is the thing that somebody dodging taxes does, deceiving the BIR about revenue or expense. This act will cause prosecution under the broad designation of tax fraud. To conclude, a lot of businesses get into trouble with the Bureau of Internal Revenue when they intentionally evade taxes. Tax avoidance and tax evasion may be similar since the outcome is to reduce tax bills. However, tax evasion could prompt punishments under the law. There are many ways for a business to avoid paying taxes. They can consult a tax preparer to help them reduce paying taxes legally.